Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome in to Tea with Lady DJ. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Sylvester, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Everyone, welcome in. You all, can you hear that? When I write, it all depends on what I'm writing, right? So today, Barry, or whoever this just is, I've been playing it all day. And I have been so productive. Listen. Yeah. I'm telling you, I have just been in a come and dance with me. I'll tell you everything, Lord, is okay and all that nothing. Can you hear it? Come in. Welcome in to Tea with Lady DJ. We're going to get started here in Yes. When this whole world comes to an end. Can you hear it? Okay, so let me show you how I was playing it while I was in here writing. What you dream at night, honey, I hope they'll all come true for you. But the sweet dreams I dream at night, baby. So you never know what I'm going to be playing when I'm writing, but today, this. Come in, welcome in. Before I get started into something serious. Welcome in. Tweety, you know. Welcome in. As you're coming in, get your daily heart needs, all of your points and everything. Start to tap the screen so we can get to at least 15,000 today. And yeah. And I was so productive today. I don't know how many times I've played this song. There's a gentleman that's on TikTok. His name is Larry Love. Have you seen him? I think he said he's 74 or something like that. Boy, does he had Galathea. Come in, start to tap. I'm going to start in just a few minutes. As you all are coming in, I'm going to play it one more time. So would you dance with me? Come on. Let nothing separate us. I'll let nothing. And I said I was not going to allow this, whatever's going on yesterday and today. And so I put this on. Come in. Do you have your tea with you or whatever your beverage may be? Come in. We're getting ready to get started on the last part of peace. But let's have some peace right now. Feel it. Yes. Nothing separates. What you dream at night, honey, I hope they all come true for you. But the sweet dreams I dream at night, baby, they're all now, I don't know what I'm going to play the rest of the week. I've been writing. Wake up in the night and dictate. It's flowing. Welcome in. Welcome in. As you're coming in, share this out. We're going to be talking about peace. We have great moderators in here, and they will. Nothing separates. What you dream at night, honey, I hope it all come true for you. But the sweet dreams I dream. Yes. Let me see. Who am I not speaking to? Latoya. Sister Ruth. Yes, Tweety. Vasquez. Braxton. Welcome in. Yeah. Alice, welcome in. We're about to get started. Yesterday we started on peace. And do you really know what it looks like? And what is it supposed to look like in our dating, married relationships? And it's a unisex subject. It's not just for women, it's for men as well. Because more and more we're hearing people say, I want to protect my peace. Protect my peace. Do you see it? I have my Tweety. Yes, okay. We're going to behave now. Okay, okay. Now, I don't know which one of my personalities that felt the need to, but she did. She was still out. One of my personalities was still out when you all got here. But as I was saying, we want to tap the screen, and my goal is 20, but I'll accept 10. I think 10 gets me out into the 4U. So, but I'd like 20. But whatever you all give me, I'm most appreciative. And the other thing is, I do not solicit gifts, but if you gift me, let me say in advance, thank you so very much. I do appreciate you. I do. But more than anything, that you all stop in and sit with me as I share. Tonight, and I don't know if you heard my advertisement, it's my acronym, it's my framework for my peace. Before I started to think about dating. And that's what I want to share with you all. If you missed last night, it is already up on YouTube. And my YouTube channel is Tea with Lady DJ. Just like it is here. Tea with Lady DJ. And you can, if you missed last night, you can get that part before this. Or you can wait until they're both there so that they run, and then you'll stay on the same path. But tonight, we're going to talk about presence, equity, autonomy, communication, and ease. And that's my acronym for peace. peace, presence, equity, communication, and ease. Peace. So get your pen and paper ready, or just sit back and listen, and then go to the YouTube channel tomorrow and listen to it again and make notes and make it applicable to you. I just want to share that I think that this is just my thoughts, that I am comfortably dating at 71. Yeah, I am. But it was a process. It was a process of getting to know me, learning to love me. And once I did that, then I can expect the same in return. I can even demand that respect because I am going to give you the same. So it's not necessarily teaching you how to love me or how to date me, but knowing for yourself that peace is the same thing as your boundaries, your standards, knowing what you will and will not accept. And if you've seen what peace doesn't look like, or if you've never seen peace, then that means that you haven't sat long enough with you to go through those things that cause you unrest, unease, lack of communication, no reciprocity, no respect, any of those things. So you have to sit with you, not being so anxious to get back into a relationship, but being whole in yourself. That way, you will recognize if they are in alignment with you, with your standards. But if you don't know what that looks like, then, it says, lest we forget, history will repeat itself. And if you don't know, you will continue to have failed relationships and forever blaming it on someone else. And one day I'm going to talk about blame. Blame. We do a lot of that. Blaming, not taking ownership for the things that we have done incorrectly, whether by omission or commission, things that we have done. So let's get started. And thank you for tapping. Thank you for tapping the screen. Thank you ever so much. Peace is not just the absence of conflict. Peace is not just the absence of conflict, but the presence, that's the first letter, the presence of respect, clarity, balance, and the freedom to remain whole while being partnered, while being in a relationship. Allow me to read that again. Peace is not just the absence of conflict. Excuse me. It's not just the absence of conflict, but the presence of respect. And I am just getting over the flu or whatever it is. So please, you all bear with me. That's peppermint tea peppermint and lemon ginger tea together. And it is so tasty. But I was determined that I was going to be with you all tonight. No, I have not tried the elderberry. I have not tried the elderberry. But I have the wild oregano that I got from TikTok that has the black seed oil in it. And it's a lot better than it was. It is a lot better than it was. So, so let me get back. Peace is not just the absence of conflict, but the presence of respect, clarity, balance, and the freedom to remain whole while being partnered. Peace is not just a word. It is not. It is not just a word for you. It's a framework. And it's a framework that I have earned. I have earned through experience, through reflection, and choosing me. And I want you all to choose you, to learn through your experience, through your self-reflection. And in order to have that self-reflection, you have to sit and be quiet. You have to sit with you. When you carry this with you, presence, equity, autonomy, communication, and ease, you will know immediately when someone aligns with it or when they don't. It becomes your compass. Your compass. So before you swipe, which is a swipe right, if that's the one, before you swipe, before you say yes to that date, ask yourself, do I have peace within me? Do I have peace within me? Do I know what peace looks like in a relationship? Before you swipe, before you say yes, ask yourself, do I have peace within me? Am I expecting someone to get me there? And if your answer is yes, it's the wrong answer. Because you should have peace with, I keep remembering that what that scripture, he said, God said, the peace that I give you. So this is not that woman gives you, or not that man gives you, but that God has already given you. Get it back. Take it back. You gave it away. That's like your joy. You give it away. No one takes it. You give it away. So let's talk about presence. Presence. This is about showing up as your authentic, whole self in a relationship. Showing up as your authentic, not abandoning your identity to fit someone else's expectations. No. Being fully present in your own life, your hobbies, activities, interests, friendships. Refusing to shrink yourself to make someone else comfortable. Refusing. Bring your full essence to the table, not a watered down version. Your full essence. Understanding that you were whole before he or she arrived. You were a whole person. And you will be whole if they leave. And you will be whole if they should leave. Because you have sat with you and you are in tune with you and you recognize that they are not in alignment with your standards, with your values. They may not meet your non-negotiables. It's okay to let them go because we will not water down. We will be our authentic self. While understanding that you were whole before they arrived, and you will be whole if they should leave. So the dating question should be, can I be fully myself with this person? Or am I already editing, hiding, or performing? That's what the question should be. Can I fully be myself with this person? Or am I already editing, hiding, or performing? Let's look at the E. This is about reciprocity, equity. This is about reciprocity, mutual investment, balance, give and take. It means both people are contributing effort, time, and emotional labor. Both people. So are we tapping the screen, please? Thank you so much. Let's tap the screen. No one is doing all of the pursuing. No one is doing all of the pursuing, all of the planning, all of the compromising. Not just one, but both people. Both people. When it's one-sided, it can become frustrating. Very frustrating. You are not the only one showing up. You are not the only one adapting. And you are not the only one doing the work. It should be both of you. The relationship refills you as much as it requires from you. Did you understand that? Did you get that? The relationship refills you as much as it requires from you. There again, what is it? Reciprocity. Yeah, reciprocity. You've retired from being a people-pleasing and expect partnership, not one-sided service. You have retired from being a people-pleaser and expect partnership. You expect partnership, not one-sided service. And the dating question should be, is this person matching my energy and effort, or am I carrying this all alone? Is this person matching my energy and effort, or am I carrying this alone? I am divorced. I was married for 23 years. There was times, though I was married, I felt single because I did the people pleasing, the one-sided service. But I was young when I got married. I was 19 when I got married. And my great-grandmother and grandmother, and my mother, this is what, and raised as a Southern Baptist. Oh, if you don't know, that's another story for another time. But when they've given you their best information, they've groomed you, and I do mean groom, as a lady. This is your husband, being submissive to your husband. I still believe in being submissive to my husband, not a boyfriend. No, not submissive in dating. But as it went on, we grow and we mature. And remember, I say you start to resent with a smile. You smile through it. You smile through it when you just want to. You smile through it. And that's not what we want. And so this that I'm giving you is my framework. This is my framework. This is my compass. I want you that are listening to me, take peace and make it your framework. What does the P mean to you? What does the E mean to you? It may not be the same for me. I am sharing with you my framework and how it helped me to get to where I am now. And where I am now, I'm so enjoying myself. I am so enjoying myself. So where I was then, I'm not there anymore. I am truly a grown woman, knowing and understanding clearly what it is that I want, what it is that I will tolerate, that I will not tolerate. And that is such a place, oh my goodness, a mindset to be at that place. Coach Vet, thank you. Welcome in. To be at that place of peace. So the dating question should be, hey Paula, hey, how are you all? Should be, is this person matching my energy and effort, or am I carrying this alone? And that's not what you want to do. You do not want to carry it alone. Oh, thank you all for the gifting. Thank you so much. So now, for those that are coming in, I'm sharing my framework, my acronym for peace that got me to where I am now, that allows me to date peacefully. And please, you all have to bear with me. I am still coughing and sniffing, but I wanted to bring this to you, and then we'll start something new on Tuesday. The A in my acronym for peace is autonomy. This is about maintaining your independence within the relationship. Maintaining your independence. Your independence. You were whole before you met him. You were whole before you met her. with no leash and no collar. You could go to the grocery and not be timed. How long did it take you to get there? Where did you go? Why did you stop? No, 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 no. It's about keeping your hobbies, activities, and interests that existed before them. Before them. You're not going to lose you. I was determined not to lose me again when I was married. And I say this often. And then I was single again, being divorced. I was my parents' daughter. I was my ex. I was the wife of. I was the mother of. Yet I had a name. My name is Donna. Not Robert and McCatherine's daughter. Not George's wife. Not Derek's mother. I have a name. But I lost my autonomy. Did I really lose it? Or never had it? But I took on his. So I was not a whole person. I took on him. But this time, I know my standards on this side of through, because I had to go through. I had to sit still and get an understanding of who I was. What do I really want? What is that? I'm not tolerating that. And it's been nice. I've enjoyed myself with you, but I'm not ready yet. And have a pleasant evening. We're not doing this. Having your own friends, your own space, your own life. Now, when you get married, you can't hang out with your single girlfriends like you did but to have lunch with them or to go to a movie, but we're not talking about clubbing. All of that, you have to navigate that and be smart. Use wisdom. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Your own space. I want to be, when I walk past the mirror in the bathroom, I don't always look at myself. Sometimes I like to go out and sit under the gazebo and read. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. I just need some space. Haven't you ever wondered why sometimes men sit in their car in the driveway? Because they know when they cross that threshold, after, hey, Bam, how are you? Welcome in. After being out here in this, that they would really like to walk in and not go to the bathroom and sit for another 30 minutes, just trying to have their own space. Can they come in? How are you? With some pleasantries? Because each of you could have had a long, hard day. And there is nothing any more peaceful than to come in, sit down, kick your shoes off. For me, it's to have a glass of wine or whatever your beverage may be, a glass of tea, and just shut it down. Not the sound of cars passing, not the office, not all of the white noise, just peace. That peace that's within you, draw on it. Someone else doesn't have to make it for you. set the atmosphere together. Have that understanding as you're going forward. This is what I like. This is what I need. Your own space, your own life. Inviting them to join you, but not requiring. Inviting them to join you, but not requiring their presence to validate your choices. I played racquetball, and I played on a team of men. I'm the most tomboyish, girly girl tomboy that you will ever meet. And my ex was not as into racquetball like me. But me and the guys, we played at 5:30 in the morning. We were at the racket club at 5, on the court at 5:30. And I was the only lady. And they treated me like one of the guys, okay? And I loved them to death. But we played a ladder, and we had 4 courts. And you came out of one and went in, depending on if you won or lost, right? But I would say to him, I'm leaving. And he knew my schedule. If we were going to sit at the racket club and have a beer thereafter, we always finished by noon. If we were going to sit and have a beer or go and have pizza and a beer, I could call him and say, we're leaving the racket club and we're going to go have pizza and a beer. Join us. And he would say, okay, or I'm just going to hang out here at the house. It's not required, but I will extend the invitation. Their presence. I should be able to carry myself in a ladylike manner, no matter how tomboyish I am, and respecting the relationship, and respecting him. All of that. I should be able to do that without him there. Period. Not having to abandon what makes you you to prove your loyalty. So if I can't go just to prove, or you can't go just to prove you're loyal to me, I don't trust you to do this. We're grown. And if I can't trust you there, I should not have been able to trust you early on in the relationship. I should be able to see yellow flags, because for me, there are yellow flags before there are red flags. So I should have been able to see them before it got out of whack. I should have been. Understanding that your independence is not a threat. It's a strength. It's not a threat. It is a strength. Good evening, dear. Good evening. So, we're talking about autonomy. The A in the word peace. The A, autonomy. And I'll go back through them for those that just got here. It's keeping your hobbies, activities, and interests that existed before them. Having your own friends, your own space, and your own life. You don't need to sit in the driveway for 30 minutes or go sit in the bathroom for 30 minutes just to have your own space. There should be an understanding. I just need to unwind for at least 30 minutes of quietness, because both of you could have had a very taxing day. Inviting them to join you, but not requiring their presence to validate your choices. I was talking about me being a tomboy, a girly girl tomboy, and I played racquetball at 5:30 with a group of men, and I was the only woman, and I would be there. We play until, but he knew where I was. If I said that I was going to be at the racket club at 5:30, you call and ask for me, I am there. I'm about to take the court. But if we were leaving thereafter to go have pizza and a beer, because we've played all morning, we have played all morning, and I call and say, this is where we're going. Would you care to join us? That's that invite. But there again, he knows where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at this place. Thank you so much. Thank you for the gifting. Thank you, thank you. And if he says, well, I'm just going to crash here at the house, I'll see you when you get home. Before I would leave, I call and say, do you want pizza, or do you want me to stop and pick you up something? That's that reciprocity. That's that being grown and loyal to the relationship, which maintains peace. It's understanding that your independence is not a threat, it's a strength. My ex traveled out of the country extensively, but he was not afraid. Hey, Maurice, how are you? He was not afraid to leave me at home unattended. He knew my loyalty to him, to the sanctity of our marriage. All of that was important. And I respected him. And when we lose that, then the peace is gone also. It is trusting that absence does not equal betrayal, or leaving the door open to cheating. It is trusting. So as I went, this is important to me, because as I was trusting and loyal and respecting, it was not reciprocated. So this is why this is my framework. This is why this statement is so important to me. Trusting that absence does not equal betrayal, or leaving the door open to cheating. Because as the last part of the marriage, my absence left the door open. And I don't know why, but it did. So when I sat with me, these are the things that I said was important for me to maintain what? My peace. So the dating question should be, does this person celebrate my independence, or do they see it as competition or a threat? Do they see it as competition or a threat? We're almost finished. The C, communication. C, communication. This is my framework of peace. If some of this is applicable to you, use it, but take peace and make it your framework. This is about healthy, intentional, respectful exchange. Healthy, intentional, respectful exchange. It means, and you all have heard me say it so often, you're going to know what I'm going to say. Tone, tenor, and the depth of what it is that you're saying. So, healthy, intentional, respectful exchange. Measured tone, not yelling, belittling, or using volume as a weapon. Measured tone. This is what's important to me. It may not be your communication, but when there is, I shut down. I no longer hear what you're saying. I'm not receiving anything. Elvis has left the building. Thoughtful tenor. Considering how words land, not just what you want to say. Considering how words land. We talk about the tongue, and in it is what? Life and death. So, considering how words land, not just what you want to say, because you're pissed at that time. Appropriate depth. Matching the weight of the conversation to what's needed. Appropriate depth. Matching the weight of the conversation to what is needed. So you're angry about something. And I asked you, would you take the car and put gas in it for me? But I've been home all day. And I went to the grocery store and I went to the mall. And the car is sitting on empty. How many gas stations did I pass along the way? And so you say, you've been home all day. Matching the weight of the conversation to what is needed, And I could say, well, I ironed your clothes. I got your this ready, and you were going to go do. Does that match what we were talking about? Instead of acknowledging, I messed up. Yeah, I've been home all day. And I just didn't think about it. I just acknowledged that. But then you want him to go fill the car up right now. Well, it wasn't that important for you. And I'm not going to go fill it up right now. I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to go right now. How about that? Do you see? So that none of that matched. None of it. It just spawned a deeper argument, an anger, a controlling, a manipulation. I could just think of a plethora of things. Thank you so much. Marvin, thank you. I could just think of a plethora of things because of your not accepting responsibility for that which you did not do. You didn't do it. And now it becomes an emergency for him. Thank you. Clarity over confusion. Saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Clarity over confusion. Conflict resolution that builds up rather than tears down. Okay, so I've been sitting out in the car for 30 minutes and I walked through the door and just stepping over the threshold, can you believe that this happened and I need to do this and I need to, and somebody has been yakking at you all day long. So now this is where we can have a talk. I'm going to listen to you. And then I'm going to go straight to the bathroom and I'm just going to sit on the side of the tub and just gather myself. Right? So now once I've gathered myself, how about having that conversation? Babe, can we have this place of where we just gonna come down from the day, whether we go out, thank you, whether we go out to dinner, or whether I get in the kitchen and help you cook. But can we just sit and have a glass of wine and in silence? I need this. I need this because I know that you too have had a long day. And I want to be able to respond to you and feel you and hold you and all of these other things. But can we just do that? Can we just have 45 minutes? That's that communication. Thank you so much. Thank you all so much. Both people able to listen, not just wait to talk. Did you hear what I said? Both people able to listen, not just wait to talk. Did you hear what I said? Mm-hmm. So, thank you, dear. Thank you so much. So, the dating question is, can we navigate disagreement without being disrespectful? Can we navigate disagreement without being disrespectful? Can we talk through hard things? They're going to, because as I said yesterday and as I said today, we are two whole individuals. We're two whole individuals. And that peace should be within us. Is your peace going to be disturbed? Of course it is. We're humans. We are humans. But is it really disturbing? It's not always going to be traipsing through tulips. We're two whole individuals. And some days I'm going to need to compromise and be more softening and de-escalate a situation. And then there's going to be days that I'm going to need to compromise. There's going to be days that he needs to compromise. That's that reciprocity. That's that being able to having conversation, even if it's just walking in the park, not in the house, where you can, Do you understand what I'm saying? Now here's the last one. And I'm close, you all. Ease. The E is for ease. This is about breathing room. Breathing room. The comfort of not walking on eggshells. It means feeling safe to be yourself without constant vigilance. Feeling safe to be yourself without constant vigilance. Not managing someone else's emotions or moods all the time. That's that walking on eggshells. That's that walking on eggshells. Not managing someone else's moods or emotions all of the time. A relationship that feels like rest. It feels like rest, not work. Even when you are working through things. There is a friend of mine, and he is in Ohio. And when he comes to visit, and he stays at the Holiday Inn that's a mile up the road from me, but when he gets here, he said he feels the peace when he walks in. It's because I'm at peace. I am at peace. So the atmosphere in here is peaceful. If I know that he is getting off work and going to drive here, and he's going to stop at the hotel, and he says, I'm going to leave at 5, but he really doesn't leave until 7, and he doesn't get here until 9. The understanding is that I know he's coming. I know he had to work for the day. So, will I have a glass of wine or whatever it is with some hors d'oeuvres ready? And he always says, I feel the peace when I cross the threshold. Because I am not going to live in chaos. I'm at peace when I'm here by myself. You all heard me. I was dancing. I was dancing when you all came in. Let nothing separate us. That was the music that I wrote to all day. And it felt good. There is a door hanger on my door, and it says, welcome in. And when you flip it, it says, to my peace. Welcome in to my peace. Can you say that? Are you expecting someone to have peace for you? Always have laughter. I can make myself laugh. Lightness, comfort along the side of death. Remember, we just talked about death, right? The absence of constant drama. The absence of constant drama, tension, or unpredictability. This is the reason why I say, Tony, I see you. I was not paying attention. I didn't see you come in. Welcome in. Welcome in. But I can make myself laugh. You know, I was playing that Let Nothing Separate Us. Nothing Can Separate Us. That's Barry White's song, but that just whatever his name is doing it, right? And so there's that Larry Love that dances to it on TikTok. Well, today I was writing, and then I decided to get up and dance like that he was doing. And I lost control. I got so tickled in here. You would have thought that there was a whole party going on. Thank you all so much. You would have thought that there was a party going on. I can make me laugh. I'm comfortable with me. I have the peace that God said, I give you peace. And I believed him. And let nothing separate that. Tony, thank you. Knowing you can relax. Listen to these words, please. Knowing that you can relax into this person. Relax into this person. Not brace yourself around them. That you're sitting there on the couch. You all are something else. Thank you. And I made 20. Thank you all. Thank you all. See, I'm so busy talking. I'm not paying attention. Thank you all greatly. Thank you. Thank you. But being able, knowing that you can relax into this person and not brace yourself, that if I'm sitting on the couch and you as him decides it's been a long day and he just wants to lay on the couch and put his head on my lap, he knows that he can relax into me. Not that I am going to say, don't get on me, I'm having a hot flash, turn the fan on, all of these other. But you invite him into you. He invites you. One of my, if I may say this, one of my, I don't know if I want to call it a fantasy, but I want that person, my person, you all, I'm almost finishing. You all are killing me here. Thank you for those gifts. Thank you so much. But listen, I want my person, excuse me for a second. I want my person. And there's a story that I wrote, and she was just having a moment. And he was not paying attention, but she smiled through it, right? And he realized that there was something wrong, something major wrong. And as she was bringing him his cocktail and his hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that, she didn't really want to talk. So he made her come back and sat in his lap. Do you hear me? That's what I want my person to do, is to allow me to relax into his lap. And let me just put my head on his chest as he holds me. And we don't even have to talk. We don't have to say anything. Just allow me to relax into him. Can you imagine that? You all. So, the dating question would be, do I feel at ease with this person? Or am I always on guard? Am I always on guard? That is not what you want. That is not what you want. So, might I suggest to you that before you swipe, before you say yes to coffee, before you let someone into your space, you need to ask yourself, Do I have peace within me? Do I have peace within me? Or are you like, what is it? Angry bird? Is that a part of, or are you an angry bird? And is this person's honor? Is this person's honor? And will this person